don't know what happened there, but I'm back. I think my phone is trying to update, so fingers crossed we can beat the technology. But yeah, this week begins with this powerful shift. There is this fabulous full moon energy. It's an important one. It's the last moon phase of the eclipse cycle that we have been in since the 5th of January solar eclipse. So you need to be thinking back to what you were creating or thinking about creating, where the focus was in your world, all of that. All right, bear that in mind, because the purpose of the energy behind this full moon is to make your long-term dreams come true. So if you're watching, drop me a comment. We got cut off. I think my phone is trying to update itself, so fingers crossed it will behave for just enough time for me to give you this information this evening. So yeah, the energy behind this full moon is to get you to make your long-term dreams come true. Hi Tamara, this is a cycle for success. This is about, well, certainly the next 4 days are extremely powerful. I know, second time lucky, Anna, honest to God. Hi Zoe, I think my phone is trying to update itself, so hopefully it will behave right now. But yeah, and it's about, you know, being focused. It's about spiritual growth. It's about abundance. It's about material growth and success. So if you have a spiritual based business like myself, this is a great time. Hi Veronica, fun and games already. But it's very much about just making your dreams come true and creating that dream life. You know, it really does matter. Hi Charlotte, hi Sue, nice to see you all tuning in. But we do have to watch, because some of us may get fired up with like a sense of urgency as we are doing this, and we need to watch for that. We need to watch for that energy coming across as aggressive or defensive in our communication. You may be the one that has the potential to dish that out, or you may be on the receiving end of it. That is just the strong sort of borderline negative vibration coming in as well. So, you know, just watch how you are coming across and what you're thinking, because that could come across, as a bit spiteful behaviour, and possibly create arguments and a bit of verbal abuse going on around us. But just be mindful of that energy and instead channel it. Channel it into your visions, whether it's a business vision or a home vision, a life vision, whatever it is that you desire, channel that energy into that. Use that push and that surge to move yourself forwards, and choose your battles carefully. In fact, think twice before even engaging in them. There is no reason to be doing battle during this moon cycle, all right? That would be egos rising through a competitive streak coming in, so watch that. If you are surrounded by negativity, what I call the losers, the nays, haters, they don't do that, then the key to avoiding that negative energy and the consequences of being engaged in it, the consequences of involving yourself in things, is to keep yourself busy. So we're on for a busy moon cycle. Hi Colleen, hi Vicky. So yes, you keep yourself busy. Turn this into a positive energy. Have self-discipline, have patience, and just gently learn and recognize and see that determination will bring you satisfying results. This is a time to be letting go of short-term recognitions. Hi Charlie, hi Michaela. Yeah, a time to be letting go of short-term recognition, and instead be going for what is on your soul path, because the whole energy behind this full moon is soul path energy. So this moon cycle will be putting you, hi Susan, on your soul path. Thank you, Andrea, in alignment, and you should be paying attention to that. This is a time for self-care and self-love, all right? And this need to yeah, just create this pocket of energy and this world that we love that is connected to our soul hyphae, connected to our purpose, our path, and just enjoying it. Not turning it into a challenge, not turning it into a competition, but looking at the bigger picture in your life, looking at your spiritual goals and seeing how it all fits in. Hi Sharon, hi Julie. You know, so again, I'm going to repeat, this is a season, hi Alison, for self-discipline, patience, determination, being true to your soul path in connection with your soul self, whilst also being realistic about where you are, what is in front of you, and what to do next. I always say to people, think to yourself or ask the question, what's the next step? Don't worry about 10 years time. Who gives a shit about 10 years time? Let's get you through the next 10 minutes. What's the next step? And let yourself follow that. All right. Now, many of you will also be feeling this need to help other people in their dreams. Hi, Tom. In their dreams and their dreams, their soul paths, that kind of thing. So don't be surprised if you are drawn to be part of groups, clubs, community projects. Those things will need to be in alignment with your values and with your own soul path. All right, but it definitely is all about shifting you into a success bubble with your soul path and purpose. I am doing so many readings at the moment for people who are having a change in direction of career that they, in a way, didn't see coming. All right, but they did, because it's things they set the intention for many, many, many moons ago, and in fact failed. And you know what happens when we actually give up on pursuing something, when we shift our focus off what we desire to create, that's when it comes in. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the things that you've been creating and thinking about in the past, and that the opportunity comes in now and you are being shifted to where you need to be for your soul path's purpose and your soul's growth. Is that resonating with you? Drop me a comment. Good evening, Nikki. Spot on for you. That's good to hear. Yeah, honestly, I'm seeing, it's like myself, I've had an opportunity open up which I had shelved. So, do you know what? All this know-how, and, you know, I didn't see it coming. But that's good, because then when it's presented in front of you, bam, you know it's there, you know it's there, you know it belongs because of how it comes in. So pay attention to that. We are all being shifted to new roles, potentially, or new aspects of our roles, new places, spaces, faces. God, they've even made me move house. God knows what I'm about to do. Hi Amanda, hi Rachel. So yeah, just choose to enjoy the journey, and remember, this is very much about soul path. So I'm going to ask you to spread some love. You know what to do. Put it where your own tribe will see it if you think this will help them. Now, as I turn to the tarot, I'm going to say to you, as always, that readings are regarded as for entertainment purposes only. Private readings can be booked through needapsychic.co.uk. But as I turn to the tarot, asking for more insight into this week, you know, we also have got on Tuesday again new energies coming in that are about material gain from spiritual pursuits. All right, this is the week that you can make your dreams come true. Focus on that. Focus on that. Yeah, but gently, beautifully, not needily, not demanding. Yeah. And go general on it. Don't be too specific. Don't be so specific that you don't allow it to come in the right way and the natural way that it is destined to come to you. Hi, Tracy. So, I am very well, Melanie. Thank you for asking. So, yes, a lot of you will have been, through June, putting a lot of emotions behind you, a lot of experiences behind you, because it's been very much about, June has been about pushing us to speak our truth. And now as we step into the July energy, July is about giving us the courage to act and speak on that truth that we spent June discovering. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, so we are at a place in the universe where we get to choose whether we are going to sit in the vibration of love or are we going to sit in the vibration of fear. And for most of us, we can no longer let fear rule our lives. I know I have clients that are coming out of relationships and that fear-based energies have held them in for a very long time. You know, it's things like that. We also have a lot of intuition. Our creativity is very heightened as well. So know to spend time in your soul self, not just your human self. This is a season to get out there. At the minute it's sunny. I can't have said that for most of last week, but this is the time to get out and let the sun shine on you, soak up the earth energy and step forwards. All right, many of you may need to be pulled out of your comfort zone as part of that, but that is not a bad thing. All right, so get comfortable with this change. This change has already been coming in. You know this. You know what I'm telling you. Your soul has been nudging you for weeks, and now you need to get comfortable, as in your human self needs to get comfortable with this change, with this shift as you step forwards. Now, a lot of you may need to take on more responsibility as you do this. You may find yourself carrying a heavier load than before. And some of you may just be letting go of that load, letting go of that burdens, letting go of feeling responsible for other people's actions and stuff and drama and all of that. Our soul cannot sit in that energy. Let that go. And instead focus on the long-term vision, the long-term goal, instead of a quick fix and quick recognition. Am I making sense? Is it connecting with you? Let me know. Drop me a comment, drop me some emojis. So when it comes to your work or your business aspect, as I say, again in the tarot, many people will be making decisions to take new paths. This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Trust. And there's a lot of mum's energy, parents' energy, where those choices will be impacting and changing our children's lives and directions as well. I'm going to say to those of you who've got that going on, don't even worry about that. Our children join our lives, not the other way round. All right, bear that in mind. So whatever, if you're being true to yourself and you're making aligned choices for you and your family, then you are moving your children as well to where they need to be in this world or in the circles and etc, etc. All right. Now, when it comes to relationships, again, I'm going to say again in the tarot, it's represented again. Watch for being defensive, not necessary. You know, I would operate at the minute, to be honest with you, with on a need-to-know basis. Because half the people that you tell about your stuff aren't really interested. They're just having a nose, you know. And the best way to avoid negativity is not to create the opportunity to invite it in, all right? So I would say need-to-know basis, step forward, move your life forwards in the way that your soul is calling you. For many, including myself, you may be having to have absolute faith beyond faith in the choices that you are making, all right? Trust. Now, on a spiritual level, on a personal development level, there is this need for you to turn your back on the negativity that has been going on. That negativity has been to release you to step onto this path that is coming in now. And the next 4 days, you need complete focus to be bringing that in. All right. So new paths, new roles, new aspects, new dimensions, new faces, new places and spaces, people, feelings. Remember to choose the love energy and not choose fear. I mean, it's up to you. always up to you, but I'm going to say if you want to take this journey well, step into your love, step into your soul self and embrace this journey. All right, then all will be well. So there is a season for many of us to let go as destiny kicks in and moves us forward into changes that we will need to very quickly get comfortable with and enjoy. But you are sowing seeds for long-term rewards. Know that. Again, long-term goal, long-term goal. Right then, I've got time for just a couple this evening before I begin my evening shift, as I call it. So, on that note, who is facing bringing in a big change that they feel is their soul path? Who needs a little help? Drop me a comment on a specific aspect that you need further insight into. And as always, I'm going to say keep paying it forward. You know what to do. And then through the week, I often pop in and drop you a little private angel message on your wall as a thank you. So keep it moving. Keep this energy moving forwards. Let's reach out and touch people. So who needs a bit of personal direction? Right, David. Close business and go online. Let me have a look. No. Someone just said no. However, your soul is asking you to look at your commitment energy and whether you are actually committed to the business or the way that you are doing the business. Are you actually working as a reader, David? I feel your role is about to shift within the business as well. I don't know if you're lining other people's pockets and things like that, but there is this need for you to embrace a new aspect of yourself. And I feel as if you're going to be sat doing readings yourself as part of that, or some healings or something like that. There is something going on here. Don't even know if it's crystal readings actually, because I just saw all the crystals. But there is a shift and a change within the business and changing the focus of the business to being more about you than about other people. I hope that makes sense. So I still feel you having a physical presence business-wise rather than a purely online business. But I see this blend of there being these two aspects and using a space to do your own work. I hope that that makes sense to you. Drop me a comment and let me know. I'm going to have to scroll down. Pray to God I don't switch it off. You know what I'm like. Right, Wendy Minte. I hope I have pronounced that right. Let me have a look for you. I'm drawn to you, my dear. Right, Wendy. Woo, they're flying. Right, you have got an ending. All right, but that ending for me represents complete and utter transformation. I feel as if you are being reborn here. I don't know if you recognise that. Oh, a local running club going past. But it is about, talk about contrast, but it is about very much, you're going through a rebirth. So although you may be losing everything or feel like everything is sliding away, you're not. You're going through an ending and you're going through this rebirth and this refinding or rediscovering, I should say, who you are. Does that resonate with you, Wendy? Let me know. Because although you're saying everything is falling apart, I will argue with you that it is falling into place. But you have, for the last, 8 years, been on a slightly tougher path than you needed to be on, and it's almost like you're being given a break, even though it may not feel it right now. But what you need to do is surrender to. All right, so I hope I've come back on, but yeah, just be mindful of that. All right, so yes, I'm having issues with the internet dipping in and out tonight, but yeah, know that there is this need for you to see yourself as going through a rebirth of the last 8 years. So I hope that that helps you. But yes, David, keep me posted as well. Because of the internet, I'm going to call it a day or an evening. Now, I want you to rewatch this. All right? I want you to rewatch this because all the questions I'm seeing have already been answered in this. if you pay attention, I want you to watch it, I want you to replay it, watch it, listen to the words, and then I want you to sit and meditate on it and allow yourself to see what they are trying to show you this evening. Have a fantastic evening. Know that the universe has got your back. You are not put here to fall. You are not put here to fall, all right? You are not put here just to survive. You are put here to thrive, and that's what this full moon is about. Get in your soul path, start shining, start thriving, and let me know how you get on. Have a fab one. Bye-bye.